She's at 1309 here. All sorts of treasures. Look at that bird. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp.
Will we find something you like? Come with me and let's go thrifting. It's about 6 in the morning and we are up and early, excited because we're on our way to the reopening of Broadacres Marketplace here in Las Vegas. It's been closed for over a month now, so we don't quite know what to expect, but we'll see you there. We just pulled into the parking lot and I don't know whether it's because we're super duper early, but there's not many cars here yet. We're here at Broadacres. Chris is with me and we have been concerned about our friends who are vendors here. We know it's their livelihood and we are anxious to get back into the shopping routine at Broadacres and support the people that we purchase our reselling items from. So without further ado, let's get out of the car. We'll get our cart ready, our bags, and go inside. Let's go thrifting. We've got our shopping cart here. I always bring some bags to wrap up our purchases. So baby, if you can grab that for us. This cart is really nice and easy. All you have to do is push down on the middle and it pops right out. Let's pop the bag in there. We got our coffee, we've got water. It's probably going to be about 98 to 102 today. Let's grab my coffee as well. It's just a short walk over to the entrance right here. They're really anxious to get folks back into Broadacres Marketplace, so they've reduced the entrance fee to just $2 every day this weekend. So we got to go through our little concert venue metal detector, very exciting for me, and here we go. We're through the gate. Our goal is to visit our favorite vendors. Hopefully they are here. It's still very, very early, so we're not expecting everyone to be set up immediately. We just found Kitty. He's hiding in the shadows, a little black cat. Where is he? There he is. Woo. Mr. Mew. Booth belongs to one of my favorite vendors here. They're not open yet, but look at these lamps. Oh my goodness, they are glass. Definitely vintage, sort of a Hollywood Regency feel. They have applied gold vines on them. Absolutely gorgeous. I wonder what time they're going to open up. I think this booth too is another one that has some interesting bits. Let's see if we can peek over. Everything is starting to come to life here. This is one of my favorite vendors as well. I always find something here. Let's see what she has today. Oh look, we got some little lusterware salt and peppers here. Those are lovely, aren't they? I think I'm going to make a little pile because I know I'm going to find more stuff. We'll take those. What else have we got?
You're still taking the cat ball, right?
Some trinket boxes here. This looks like Fitz and Floyd. Oh, yep, there's the mark. It's a little bonnet with a lid on there. Look, that is just lovely. Big bow on there. We'll take that one. Okay. Thank you. The lid comes off. Look at this horse. This is super. Not really sure of the origin of that one. It is marked on the bottom. Look at that painting. I think it's actually hand painted. That's really pretty as well. Can I have that one as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now you're up to
this is beautiful.
16,
it's pottery.
$16.
I think this is a honey pot or a jelly jar. Definitely a handmade piece. Look at the lines on there. I want to take that one as well. And her booth actually goes all the way back here. So let's keep going. We've got some stoppers, a jar of sewing goodies here, more lusterware, salt and peppers and trinket boxes. These look familiar. They're from Knott's Berry Farm. I grew up and went to high school in Buena Park actually. So those look really familiar. Let's see. There's an acorn. I see some more pottery here. This looks like stoneware. It's Takahashi. Look at the cats on this. That's absolutely lovely. Just checking it over. There's no damage, no chips or cracks. What booth number are you, my love?
1309.
She's at 1309 here. All sorts of treasures. Look at that bird. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Let's have a walk over here and look at this bird. It's a big, almost a tapestry. Is it an applique? Oh wow, that is just incredible. Look at the work on this. Just gorgeous. Very excited about the bird. Chris says he thinks we can do it. So that is going to come home with us. Just noticed some glass over here. We've got some candlesticks. Everything's really dusty from being closed up for a whole month here. The lady's telling me that she just put a tarp over everything and hasn't been allowed back in for over a month now. So we are excited that they're open for business. Broadacres is coming back to life. So let's go over here and see what my pile is looking like. Look at this fella. That is hand painted in Japan. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got our trinket box here, and this one. We've got our little jug over there. What else did I have? We got the bird.
You had this, and this.
I am seeing some glass over here, an entire table. Look at this. And this actually is my very same salad set that I love so much. Amber glass sunflower. I have this bowl, a couple of them actually, and then the smaller bowls in clear and amber. There's another one over here, but I don't think I need any more, despite the fact that I like to make several different salads and put them in different bowls on my table. That's a beautiful green piece as well. We've got some Princess House over here. Look at the little dog. He is a cutie, little sleeping puppy. You can tell that is crystal. See how it shines in the light. Lots of lovely pieces here. These candlesticks with cobalt. That is another piece set from Princess House. There's a lovely pottery jug here. I love the blue striping. I thought that was going to say Gibson on the bottom, but it doesn't say anything at all. I love the color of these. Almost like a thumbprint. What is that pattern called? I'm not sure about that. It's a lovely Lazy Susan set with the serving dishes and the bowl in the middle that sits on the wooden Lazy Susan and rotates around. This is the base to a fairy light. Now, unfortunately, I'm not seeing the top, but perhaps I will ask if we have the top or we know where it might be. Let's make our way all the way around these tables, and then we'll have a little word with the vendor here. Let's see what else we have. More cobalt. That's a lovely little cruet. Some silver plate. What's this one? Ooh, look at the image on that. Looks like transferware. Definitely a vintage piece. Some Temptations. This is a lovely nesting set too. I think there were originally 3 of those. Let's see what I want to get. I walked right by this piece. This is Aurifor's crystal. I haven't found one of these in the wild before. Let's see, can we see that mark there? There it is, Aurifor's. Perhaps we'll see how much she wants for that. For the little puppy dog. And what else did I want? I might ask what she's asking for on the sunflower bowls. This piece is Goldinger. It's a crystal cut butter dish, really substantial. I like this because it's a good size and it will, I'm sure, accommodate our modern sticks of butter. I thought I recognized this lovely lady. Her name is Ossie, and she had a booth in the niche ladies store, the good stuff, way back when. She is here, and I wanted to say hello to her lovely sister Rose, who we just FaceTimes with. That was so exciting. Now, sweetheart, if I may ask you for a couple of pieces, I would like the Goldinger butter dish. What else? I was going to look at the Princess House puppy and the little candlestick over here. If you are at Broadacres Marketplace, do visit Ossie's booth. She is 1305 here, 1305, and she has some lovely things. I have caught sight of a patchwork pig over here. Look at this guy. Oh, now unfortunately I'm seeing it has a big sun damage crack on it, but he is lovely. Probably felted on the bottom. Such a shame he's damaged. Booths are starting to open up here and there. It's a little bit later now, probably close to 8 o'clock, and I am finding that quite a few of my favorite vendors are here. I love this lady. She has amazing stuff and she's always really friendly and funny. Let's see what she has today. Look at this beautiful glass piece that is ever so heavy. I'm not sure how old that is, but it's a lovely, lovely color. What else can we see here? This is pretty. Lovely green vase. We got some ginger jars and crystal. Ooh, this is pretty. Is that resting on something? Hold on, I'm gonna break it. That's from Spain. Some plates, big martini glasses. I've spotted a cat over here. Look at this guy. It's a porcelain cat. Oh my goodness, look at the piggy bank. That is fantastic. It's pottery, super duper heavy. Oh goodness. Look at this fox. Is it a fox? Or is it an owl? Or is it a cat? I think it's an owl. but it has a dink on its nose, unfortunately. That is such a shame. Here's a lovely ornament. Sadly, the little hook is broken. I like the vase with the Christmas tree on.
Size 8, she's size 7 right now.
What else? We've got a patchwork elephant. We are running into a lot of damage on these guys. They don't do very well in the hot sun. This one is yellowed.
I'm not showing you two. Like, I want both.
What's in the box? Ooh, Buddha in the box.
They're cute. Yeah, they're super cute.
I like grandbaby.
Ginger jar. Some glasses.
Yeah, shouldn't wear 'em.
They had a
So this poor little piggy is damaged on his hat, so we are going to leave it. But I can't walk away from this kitty. How much is the cat?
$10.
$10. He is mine. What a beauty. I think this is vintage 1970s. Probably a mold piece, paint your own. Got the most amazing blue eyes. Look at that. He is coming home with us. Keeping my fingers crossed that the last vendor that I always visit is open, and I think she is here. This is so exciting. Let's trundle down this aisle because it's getting really, really hot. It's probably close to 100 degrees, is it, babe? Checking his watch. Close to 100. But even though the booth next door is definitely cleared out, she is open here. So let's see what we can find. Obviously she's been closed for over a month, so I have a feeling that most of her treasures are going to be new to us. Let's see what we can find here. Lovely candle holder. Look at the koala teapot. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. The stopper is a koala holding flowers, and the colors are echoed here in the body of the teapot. I absolutely love this piece. It's artist signed. I also like these ducks back here. Oh, that's a doorstop. Oh goodness, that is fantastic. I might have to have that as well. Look at the ducks. Let's keep going. Put that back for now. Got swans. This is beautiful. Lovely Asian piece. Glass there. Stunning vase with applied glass swirls. I bet that is phenomenally heavy. We've seen this glass before. I love the green. What else? Paperweight. Let's see if this piece is signed. No, that has a cloudy bottom. I have quite a few paperweights already in my store, so I think we'll leave that for somebody else. This is amazing too. I definitely find that artist signed pieces sell much, much better for me. And this is very unique. This says Jared on the bottom. It's got some gold to it. Ooh, it's a little birdie doorstop. This vendor is lovely. She just brought some pieces out that she thought I might like. Look at this frog. It's Lennox. It's holding a crystal. I don't think I've ever seen this piece before. It's fabulous. Look at this. The Prince of Jewels. And this is gorgeous too. Cobalt glass, it's hand painted. Some amazing gold on the top there. Oh my goodness, that is just gorgeous. And look at this little sweetie. Put that over there so I don't knock it over. Oh, it's one piece. That is quite stunning. I love this booth because there's always something new. She has a cupboard here that she always rotates and a little storeroom, and she just keeps coming out with fantastic stuff. It's amazing. We got more Lenox. We got glass, little bottles here. Ooh, that's really, really sweet. That's a fun one. This one is also glass. Let's see. Got the hummingbird, little dream catcher. I'm gonna have to make a pile more. Oh my goodness, look at that fellow. Lots and lots of glass. Is that Murano? Let me start a pile here. Let's look at this fellow. Oh my goodness, it's a, oh, he is really super heavy. That guy, oh goodness. Wow. This is beautiful. Look at this. That's it for today. That's all we get. I think we have some amazing things. I love the swirls on that. Look at the colors. It almost looks like a lily pad pond, a Van Gogh maybe. What is this? Oh my goodness. Is it a, it's a thing. It's a water drop, maybe. Is it? Let's have a look in my favorite little cubby here. Wow, so much more glass. We've got martini glasses and margarita glasses and some carnival glass. Ooh, look at this swan. This is a beauty. Let's add this to our pile. More cruets. We saw a similar cruet in Ossie's booth, I think. Look at the little fox on this jar. Let's turn this around to see. Goes all the way around. A little fox chomping through the wood. This is Grace's ceramics. That is lovely. Tells a little story right there. What else? Oh, I mustn't forget our swan. These are beautiful. Let's see, little perfumes, are they? I do like those. And a little glass vase. Sometimes in this booth I get so excited that I decide I want something, but then I leave it on the shelf. So I must remember not to do that today. Oh, here's a dachshund little planter. Is that a planter, or maybe it's for, what is that for? Is it for cigarettes? Is it an ashtray and a cigarette packet? Super duper fun. Here's a Costa Boda piece. I think we've seen that one before. And the dove we have seen before. These chintz canisters have the look of English wear, but I don't think they are. The detail isn't crisp enough and they're not marked on the bottom, so we will leave those. This decanter is phenomenal. I missed it the first time. I actually think I might have a similar piece at home with matching glasses, but the condition on this is fabulous and it does have its stopper. More shelves, planters up here. It's a wooden sailboat, beaded basket. Wow, look at the detail on that. I would venture to say that those might all be hand strung. That's amazing. Got roosters. Let's see. Chickens and roosters. Got pottery. Got ducks. Ooh, these guys are super duper heavy. I actually have some wooden ones of my own. I'll have to show you those. I don't remember if I've shown you them before. Look at this vase. That is fantastic. Canyon Country wood products. You know me, I love these wooden pieces like this, hand turned. It makes it extra special when they have these unique knots and markings. There's a fox cookie jar, little horsey piece. Love that green color, it's just so luminescent. Hummingbird feeder, lots of brass. Ooh, this plate is interesting. Pottery piece, Asian theme. That is artisan made. Very, very heavy, that. Ooh, what is this? That is extremely unique and interesting. Let's see. Paper and stone bronze. I've not heard of this artist. Jeannie Dana. I think I might have to look her up. So unfortunately this piece has quite a bit of damage and I'm going back and forth on it. It's extremely unique and the artist does have a website, so I'm very tempted to rescue it. I just noticed this lovely ring holder. This is silver plate and it's got lots of tarnish on. I think this is going to be a really good candidate for one of my mum's favorite women's silver wipes. And it'll shine it right up and make it beautiful. Ooh, what is this? I'm so distractible today. Just noticed here too a fellow playing the bagpipes. This is Edinburgh Crystal. Look at that. I think it is signed Edinburgh Crystal. Oh. Can you see that? Let's try to zoom. I always forget to give these lovely vendors shout outs. Our beautiful friend here is at booth 1005. She's right opposite the parking lot. There's my lovely husband with holding the bird. And let's get all our purchases, which are over here, wrapped up. And then I think it's time to go home and for a dip in the pool. I'm really excited because after a bit of a dodgy start, as you can see, the parking lot is full and Broadacres is back in business. Today you're going to get a little sneaky peek into my guest room, which is where I have put the amazing piece that we found. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. In the number 5 slot, the fun piece of Halloween decor that Dad found, the skulls on the books. I paid $5 for it and I sold it for $30. At number 4, the decorative pumpkin piece. Now, if you watched my last video, you'll know that we had to take a little piece of the pumpkin skin from the bottom and use it to repair a hole in the top. Now, do stay tuned because in a few minutes, I am going to show you how I actually repaired that hole I'd made in the bottom and made the whole thing as good as new again. I paid $3 for this piece and I sold it for $26. Coming in at number 3 is Burrito the Bear. He's a shelf sitter. He's made by Quarry Critters. I paid $4 for him and I sold him for $40. If you like Burrito, be sure to check my online store, thriftingvegas.com. I have a few more Quarry Critters in my Thrifting Vegas Picks collection. At number 2, the Scentsy Light Up Christmas Tree Wax Warmer. I paid $20 for it and I sold it for $100. And at number 1, the most popular item from my last haul was the fabulous hand-stitched vintage quilt with the Disney and Winnie the Pooh characters. My dad found this amazing piece. I paid $5 for it and I sold it for $110. Now, unfortunately, the customer has not yet paid for this piece. So if you are interested in purchasing it, do send me an email and you can be a backup buyer. Here on my table is everything we found at Broadacres Marketplace. We met some lovely vendors. So let's get started over here with the gorgeous little Fitz and Floyd trinket box. It's a little bonnet. On one side it has roses and the other it has a ribbon. There is the Fitz and Floyd Essentials mark on the bottom. I am asking $24. I think this piece has to be my favorite. It's a hand-painted horse. It looks very Japanese to me. These pieces can definitely do with a good wash. They were sitting out in the dust while Broadacres was closed for a whole month, so we were so happy to be able to go back and support the vendors. The detail is amazing on this. I love the green. It looks like stone, and I hadn't noticed this. I just noticed this looks like a belt buckle. Looks like there is a belt design going all the way around the trinket box. It might even be horse stirrups. There's a little D3 on the bottom. I am asking $28 on the horse trinket box. Next we have a pottery honey or jelly jar. It has a little notch out of the side here for the spoon to go in. It's beautifully glazed inside and out. I just love that design on top. Let's look at the bottom. I don't think it's signed. Not signed, but definitely hand thrown. $24 on this piece. This lovely lady is an antique Victorian dresser box. If you take off the lid, which I believe is celluloid on top, metal underneath, it has a divided dish inside which is removable. It is glass, and the metal frame is footed. So much detail on this piece, and it's so old. Now I am asking $48 on this piece because of the damage, the age damage to the design on top. A few little craze marks and almost a burn across there, maybe due to Las Vegas heat. But it is still a lovely piece, ever so old, from the 1800s, I would gather. Just a lovely piece of history there, $48. This is a piece of turned aspen, I believe. Canyon Country Wood Products from Colorado. Has lovely detail. And inside, I might suggest either a test tube going in if you wanted to use it for live flowers, or you could use it for silk flowers as is. I might see if I have a tube I can pop in there if you would like to purchase it. I'm asking $28 on the turned aspen wood vase. Over here we have our lovely Japanese lusterware, salt and peppers. They have windmills on, absolutely lovely colors. Stoppers are intact, but one is broken off, so they would probably just be used for display. Made in Japan, definitely vintage those, and I am asking $14. I love this butter dish. It almost looks like a wrapped candy to me, with the flared handles on the side. I believe the brand is Godinger. Little fans on the side, almost similar to the Wexford pattern. It's in lovely shape, no damage. I am asking $24. I don't often see Oraphors anymore, and this is the first time I found this candle holder in the wild. It's clear on top, textured on the bottom, almost like a flying saucer. We saw the Oraphors mark. There it is. Again, beautiful condition. I'm asking $25 on the Oraphors crystal candle holder. This piece is also crystal. It's Edinburgh crystal, and as you can see, there is a Scottish bagpipe player etched on the base, and it is a magnifier. Can you see that sticker under there? So you could feasibly use it as a magnifying glass. I am asking $22 on the Edinburgh crystal. Let's look at this beautiful platter here. It's satin glass, lovely yellow. The main dish is satin glass. The handles are clear. Beautiful piece. I am asking $22 on the yellow platter. This hummingbird is stunning. It's actually a sun catcher, and if I hold it up to my light up here, you can see the beautiful blues and greens in the wings and body. It's a lovely, lovely piece. It has a chain for hanging, as you see, and I am asking $48. This frog prince is Lennox. Its detail is amazing. Lots of beautiful crystals and a hand-painted gold on him. There's the mark on the bottom, the Prince of Jewels. This guy is quite hard to find, actually. Lovely piece. I am asking $48. Next to him is a little crystal dog. This fellow is Princess House. We found him in Ossie's booth. She is so lovely. Her and her sister Rose. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed talking to them. This little crystal doggy is $18. Back here, a beautiful pair of perfume bottles. They are etched here with an iridescent finish. The stoppers and necks are ground. I'm sure they are vintage. I didn't really want to split them up, so I am asking $48 on the pair. Just wanted to show you that they are etched on all 4 sides there. Just lovely. $48 on the pair. This piece is Oregon Coast Taft glass, and it really reminds me of an impressionist painting there with the swirls, the pinks and the greens. Looks like a lily pad pond. There is the mark on the bottom. Oregon Coast Taft. It's dated 2022. Beautiful. It really is. I'm asking $48 on the art glass. In contrast, this cobalt with gold and applied paint is Bohemian glass. I believe that's 24 karat gold. Now I'm pricing it at 28 only because some of the little petals of the flowers have been knocked off, unfortunately, but it doesn't take away from the piece. Just gorgeous. Other than that, it's in lovely condition. So $28 on that piece. This is Takahashi. It's a little cat and kitten milk jug. It has its original sticker on it. It's just one-sided. Lovely if you have blue and white. You can put milk in it for the breakfast table. I'm asking $28. These are super fun. If you collect cobalt or miniatures, these little vintage bottles have wire flip closure. I'm not sure of their original origin, possibly for cognac or liqueur of some sort. They're not marked, but they do appear to be quite old. I'm asking $14 a piece on the little cobalt bottles. 2 more chicken egg cups here. Today was the day for cobalt. These are cobalt glass. I believe they're Arcarac of France. Little chicken egg cup holders, or egg cups, egg holders. I'm asking $14 a piece on those. Staying with the cobalt glass theme, this is a beauty. It's a hand-pulled glass swan. You can see how its wings were pulled from the main piece of glass, and the tail was too, and crimped to make it look like feathers. You could use it as a ring holder, actually. It just occurred to me. Not marked. Lovely clear bottom. I'm asking $18 on the cobalt swan. Another swan here. This one is silver plated, and I'm really excited because in a few minutes we are going to polish up the sky with my mum's favorite silver polishing cloths. I'll show you those in just a minute, and we'll see how beautifully this sky shines. $14 on the little swan ring holder. Last but not least, another piece that we are going to transform here. This is an olive wood trivet. It's a tile inset into a round of olive wood. It has its original sticker. It's made in Tunisia. Lovely piece, and I cannot wait to add some mineral oil to this piece. The wood is so thirsty. It's dry and separating just a little bit, but especially here. This is going to come up incredibly with some food safe mineral oil. All said and done, after we fixed it, I'm going to ask $28. If you see something you would like to purchase, please send me an email. It's thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. I do get many offers on many of the items, so if you fall in love with something, please feel free to offer a few dollars over my asking price to give yourself the best chance at being able to purchase the item. Stay tuned. We're going to fix up some stuff, make it beautiful. We're going to use silver wipes. We're going to use mineral oil. It's going to be amazing. If you'd like to shop for vintage treasures or even just have a bit of a browse, please visit my online store at thriftingvegas.com. I'm highlighting the last two pieces on their own because they're such phenomenal treasures. First, a beautiful mold ceramic Persian cat with the blue eyes. Look how beautiful she is against my brick wall here. She is probably from the 1970s, somebody's project, and she is so realistic, quite weighty, just a phenomenal piece. If you love cats or you can't have a cat and you wish you could, just pop this girl by the door in the corner and she is as realistic as they come. I am asking $75 on her. If you watch my channel, you might recognize my little entryway cubby here by the front door. And I am just going to measure it. I'm wondering if you can guess why. I just need to know that it's at least 4 feet across, and it is. And I'm going to give you a clue by aiming the camera up here. Today you're going to get a little sneaky peek into my guest room, which is where I have put the amazing piece that we found. It's just in here for, look at you, for safekeeping. Hi Bandit. I didn't want it to get dog noses or hairs on it, but can you picture this beautiful piece up in that spot I just showed you? It's actually exactly 4 feet across, so it's going to fit perfectly. Now, there's a bit of a story behind that spot. I was originally going to put a beautiful vintage mirror that one of my amazing subscribers gave to me, but I've had a couple of quotes and unfortunately it's just too heavy for that spot. It's very risky to try to put it up there. Perhaps I'll show you the mirror in the next video, and if anybody has any suggestions of how it can be accommodated and lifted and secured onto the wall up there, I would really appreciate it. Now this piece is vintage. It is by an artist called Don Friedman. It has, let me show you, whoops, it's labeled down here. It shows the composition of the piece. Handmade in India of jute, wool, silk, wood, cotton and steel. Copyrighted 1982. It is just amazing. It has this brilliant design that would allow it to be hung securely on the wall. So I am very excited about that. It's going to be a lot less heavy than my original mirror plan, so stay tuned because we are going to try to hang this in my house. In my last video we found this decorative pumpkin at Goodwill and it was missing a little piece here. I showed you how I removed a piece of similar size from the bottom and glued it up here, and it sold really, really quickly. Quite a few of you were interested in purchasing it, but before I ship it out here, I want to repair this little hole where I removed a piece of the pumpkin skin. I'm going to show you how my creative brain came to a hopeful solution to fill this part in. If you watch my channel, you'll know that I am in the process of building a wall for the end of my planter here. The wall goes all around the outside of our garden, but it stops for some reason here. But that is a video for another day. While I was building, Dad and I were sifting some soil to get rid of the big rocks, and I happened to notice that when I did that, I was left with little tiny rocks. So I am going to use this old sieve to sieve out some soil, and we are left with large rocks here, as you can see. But right underneath are little tiny rocks, and they might be perfect for what we need. So I have a smaller sieve here, and I'm just going to scoop up with my hands the little tiny rocks that were last to come out of the bigger sieve there. We'll give those a little shake. Sorry if that's making you dizzy. And we'll see what we have left. Some big rocks here, and probably some little leaves that can be blown away. Let's try. Yeah, if you can see underneath, we've got some little tiny rocks there, which are unbelievably almost exactly the same size as the rocks on the pumpkin. It's actually quite remarkable. If you look at those and then you look at the ones I've just sifted, it's almost a perfect match. So let's go inside and get them stuck on to the pumpkin. I've got my pumpkin, some super glue, and the little rocks we just sifted. I'm just going to take a wooden skewer to give myself a little more precision with the glue, and just put the glue liberally onto the area that we need to fill. I'm going to make sure it's fully covered there, and then I'm just going to tip my rocks into the area. Doesn't matter if there's too many or quite a lot, I can always shake them off once the glue has dried. Actually, there's a little bit more needed over here in this hole, so let's do that as well. Let's put the glue in, tip the rocks into our area. Again, it doesn't matter if there are extra, they will just fall off. I'm going to go over the whole pumpkin and fill in any needed areas, and I'll show you the finished product. It's been about 5 minutes, so I think our glue is dry, and all we need to do is turn the pumpkin so the excess little pebbles fall off. Give it a little tap on the table, and let's have a look. The pebbles are such a great match. It's absolutely perfect. You'd never know that anything was there. I just went to sit down to film the cleaning and the mineral oil, and somebody, Mister, is sitting in my chair. Hi, Ziggy. Hi. We have our Weiman silver wipes here. They're really, really handy. They come in this little jar. I'm just going to take one out. And all we're going to do is rub it gently over the silver. Now you don't want to rub too hard because the silver plate does have a tendency to come off of these pieces. So just gently we'll rub the base as well. As you can see, the tarnish is coming off of our swan. We got a bit of sticky on there. Let's see if we can get that off. Just going very gently all over the swan. I hope this isn't too close for you, but I just wanted you to be able to see very closely as the piece comes clean. Neck is looking beautiful. The body has some sticky on it. I think there was a price sticker or something like that, but you can see the difference in it in just a few seconds. It's come up lovely and clean. That is sticky. I'm pretty sure that that will come off if I just give it maybe a little rub with my fingers. The Weiman wipes worked beautifully. The sticky is gone, the tarnish is removed, and it's all on here. This is our Tunisian inlaid tile trivet. I am going to use some food grade mineral oil to bring it back to life here. All I'm going to do is just dribble some of this magical oil, let's take that off, onto the wood. And as you can see, it immediately changes color. Look at the difference that makes, especially on the burled part here. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. What a difference that oil has made. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's Tunisian olive wood and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm doing some editing. Ziggy is helping. Bear is here with Rio, and Bandit is up here on the chair. Let's go see him. Here's Bandit. Rio's checking on him. Is he alright, Ree? Okay. Just having a rest.